G'day there. Welcome back to the Rayside. We are here by a thread. If no one comment on the voice, every time I'm sick, even a little bit sick, my voice goes super deep. But we are here, even though we are pulling through. I've got the tea ready, got the water ready. We're gonna have a good show. How we doing, gang? I missed you during the week, but I'm glad that we're here. How we doing? So many in the chat tonight. We've got Jason, Trent, Master Yava, Lightning, Kirsty's still awake. Jeez. Brady's here. Master CG's here. Serena's here. How we doing? How we doing, gang? Hey, Brady, how you doing? Darth Nichols as well. I love this. No sound. There should be sound. Can everyone? I'm assuming people can hear me. I'm assuming so. But how we doing? We're gonna have. Yeah, well, I'm on the mend. It's not too bad. I just have a throat infection. So which is really tricky because it's the one thing that I need. I need my voice, but the rest of me was fine. I just had a pretty bad, throat infection. So to speak was pretty rough the other day, but I'm a bit better now. Just trying to fight it off now. But it's going to be exciting. Galactic Cantina in the chat as well. How you doing, crew? Oh, it's good to have you here, Darth Nichols. Nichols. How we're doing? Happy you're not dead, Hannah. Thank you. Me too. I appreciate it. But we're going to be talking Bad Batch tonight. We're going to be talking about episode 4. Not episode 4 at all. Episode 14. I just read the number 4. We're going to be talking about episode 14. The penultimate episode. The second last episode of the season. And everything that happened in this episode, as well as seeing what we're going to be having for the finale now. One of the most exciting things that happened in this episode is that the fact I think our dreams of Dr. Hemlock becoming a Zillo Beast snack may come true. They may come true, which I'm really excited for. But it's going to be really exciting. But drop in the chat. Well, maybe. Depends. Only money. That's really funny. You'll find out. You'll find out very soon. You'll find it very soon. Got your Phantom Menace tickets for May 4th. Book it in, baby. Book it in. Sounds good. I'm yet to book in my tickets, to be honest. Still got to do that. Zillo Beast snack. He is. Hemlock's got to be a Zillo Beast snack. Am I right? But drop your thoughts of the episode 14 in the chat. Oh god. I did the Underworld yesterday, thinking I was going to be better, but I wasn't better for that. That was hilarious. I was trying to keep it together. It was really funny. Finale is rumored to be about 25 minutes, but I don't think that'll have time to rip everything in the series. Well, to be fair, not to discredit your source, I've heard it rumored to be every minute under the sun. Everyone's rumoring, oh, it's going to be 20 minutes. Oh, it's going to be 30 minutes. Oh, it's going to be an hour. It's going to be 45 minutes. I've heard every number rumored at the moment. So I'm not believing literally any number until it comes out next week. On the number thing, I know that's a hot topic. But to be honest, I have my trust in the writers. I've really enjoyed the writing of season 3. And if they think they only need 25 minutes, sure, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna trust them if that's what it's gonna be. If it opens up tomorrow and it just has 23-minute episode, I'll be bummed for sure. I'll be like, oh damn. But that's only because I want more of this show. And I think. I don't know. I trust them. I trust them if they think it's only going to take that to tell the end of this story. But yeah, like I said, I mean, every number in the world has been rumored. CG. Yeah, rumor. This is the best rumor of all. 8 hours. You're all wrong. $2 dues. Thank you so much. There you go. There's the real answer. 8-hour finale. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Brian. It's my favorite jacket at the moment. I've worn it every show for the past 3 shows. I love it. It's going to be a good time. Fingers crossed the finale will be at least 1 hour. The Bad Batch has so much to wrap up. It does. I do agree. I do agree with you, Nicholas. And Filoni is a big Godzilla fan. But let's get into it. As a single episode, it was a bit slow and a bit of a slow burn, and kind of let up the episode. Overall, I enjoyed it. They successfully have got me excited for the finale. Yeah, that's a pretty good wrap up. I mean, it wasn't the most amazing episode, but I really liked all the story beats. I liked Amelia trying to find the way out and going up the shaft and finding everything. And I loved all Echo's moments. And then we got a really cool conversation between Echo and Emery, which are two very interesting characters. I love that they met. That was really cool. No Sid equals success. That is facts. That is straight facts. This episode was amazing. It felt so much like original trilogy movie with the pacing, the minimal dialogue for long chunks, the music, the sound design was so on point. All of this was so good. I like that. Yeah, that's a good point. There was long periods with no dialogue. That's actually a fantastic thing to point out. That there was a lot of just movement, a lot of movement, a lot of music to kind of tell the story. That's a great point. That's a good point. You think so, CG? You think so? Yeah, I don't think anyone misses Sid, thankfully. And I'm so glad that she hasn't been in the season, apart from that one mention, which I appreciate that they didn't kind of show anything else for her. I love that. I love that so much. 20 minutes, episode 16 revealed as well. It'd be an hour or a day. It'll be exciting. Exactly. Wow, DB celebrating 15 months being part of the race squad. I love it. Thank you so much for being here for that long, DB. My God. Insane. Where's Cody, though? I don't think we'll get the news about his whereabouts in this series. I know. Well, that's my thing. It's like, okay, if these storylines aren't wrapped up here, it'll be saved because it's going to happen at another show. That's my theory. It's going to be in... That almost confirms that we're going to get another clone show or something to get that wrapped up in. Pure Remnant joining us live for a first time? There you go. That's super exciting. We're so glad you're here. Brian, my greatest surprise was that Emery finally turned against Hemlock. Yeah, they did it very well. I think they've hinted at it for so long, but I think they executed it very well. And the fact that it was like in a conversation with Echo, and think of Echo's experience with scientists and experiments and all things like that. I think it made sense that he was kind of the person that she had the conversation with and figured out that she needs to change her ways. Really interesting. Oh man, imagine if that's the cavalry. The cavalry's Sid. Oh, it's so good. Had to ramp up and survive a fall from a crashing shuttle. That's a good question. I'm going to rewatch it. They weren't that far off the ground, but they were still far enough. And he did a good role, I think, from my memory. Hang on, let me top up my cup of tea. Tales of the Clone. See, that needs to be the other show. That needs to be the other show. Gotta love a cup of tea. Yeah, there has to be another show. I think there's... especially with the Ventress stuff. And they said they would explain her backstory. And I mean, I never thought it was going to be in this show, but there has to be another show. How's the clones, perhaps? What kind of tea? I'm having a green tea at the moment. A green tea. I usually start my day with a black tea. Just an English breakfast. And then mid-morning. And this is kind of soothing as well. A bit of a green tea. Yeah, I was just gone. Just gone. Super funny. Rampart is going to spill the beans to Hemlock before Echo and Emery has a chance to get to Amiga, but maybe Amiga is already at or on the way to the Zilla Beast. Yeah, I really think... I really think Amiga's going to break out of the vault herself and take the kids with her. And the Bad Batch will arrive and everyone kind of meet in the middle of Tantis and the Zilla Beast will be let loose. That's kind of, I think, how it's going to roll. You know what I mean? CG coming in with a $10 dues. A good, not great episode. But better than last. Love seeing the Zilla Beast tease for the finale. Amiga in the Tunnels was right out of Escape from Alcatraz and Shawshank Redemption and Great Escape. Yeah, they're definitely going down that line. Hey, we'll be mentioning that the past few weeks. And I kind of love it. It's really good. The tension's good. They've done well with that tension, to be honest. But thank you so much for the $10 news. Oh my god. Thank you so much, CG. Appreciate you. Yeah. No show Dalal. He's so good. He's such a great voice actor. He's so fantastic. Yeah, like yesterday I had like chopped up ginger and honey for a tea. That was pretty good. It's pretty strong, but it's good. Yava's celebrating 13 months being a part of the race squad as well. Sharing that love. Thank you so much, Yava. Hemlock as a snack. Rampart will he sequel? Appears Emery on the Bad Batch side. Echo borrowing a hand. Nice. Will we see Pimp Daddy Palps? 6 out of 10. With so many questions. I love it. 6 to 7 out of 10 for CG for this one. Actually seeing Palps is interesting. I think we'll most likely see Tarkin than Palps, to be honest. Did we talk about that in the last Masters meeting? I think we did. More likely to see Tarkin come in and like be done with Hemlock and kind of destroy Hemlock. If it's not the Zilla Beast, it'll be Tarkin than Palps, I think. I don't know. So thank you so much for another $5 redos. Appreciate it. Floor high five. Well done, us. Damn. I just high-fived the floor for you, Kirsty. Well done, team, from the other day. Yeah, 100%. Appreciate you. I'm hoping Vader comes at the very end of the show. To the very end of the show. To show Hemlock how the Emperor deals with Vader. That's interesting. That's been a very hot topic for us fans. Talking about the show. No Hemlock, no Vader or Vader. So that's interesting to hear someone wanting Vader. A lot of people don't want Vader with this show to keep it kind of clone focused. But I mean, I do love seeing Vader, to be honest. I do love seeing him. Rampart right now has season 2 callous energy. He's not ready to help the rebels, but he's tired of watching others not take the batch seriously as a threat. Yeah, that's a good point. That is actually a really good point. And I think they've done very interesting with his character because it's still, even in this episode, I couldn't quite tell what side he was going to be on. Couldn't quite tell. He ordered his vault from Temu. That's really funny. Isn't the vault supposed to be one of the most important high security place? Only important for his cloning? Yes. Like we said, we must have put all these money into making the Death Star, though. That's why they had to cut costs on the vault. Crosshair not wanting to return to the lab is an ominous sign that he may not be leaving again. That is terrifying. Take us alive. We'll enter smashing through the walls, riding the Zilla Beast. What a talk about an entrance. I saw someone online say that Tarkin will be in like a post-credits scene, clearing up what's left of Tantis or the second mountain behind. It's going to be called back in Ahsoka season 2. Now that's a crackpot theory, but I'd love for that to be true. That'd be really interesting. I think Tantis is an interesting place, and it would be actually cool to see it elsewhere, especially Metaverse, where they can tie in a lot of these things. That'd actually be not too bad. I like that. Even if Hemlock is killed Palpatine, he's just going to replace him with another equally nefarious scientist. Yeah, that's a good point. Another $5 dues coming in from CG. Vader at the end makes no sense. Tarkin or Palps? Sure. Vader wouldn't make any sense. He shouldn't know about Tantis. Yeah, that's a good point. He shouldn't know about it. Unless, yeah, if they were on another planet, perhaps, there'd be more of an argument for Vader to show up. But the fact that Palps always kept this quiet to Vader, yeah, it does make sense that it would be there. That's a good point. No, the money went to a hot tub in his throne room. Actually, that would be great. You know what? If I was Palpatine, I would do that. Make some cool amenities in your freaking throne room. Amazing. Yeah, 100%. That's where the money went. I love it. I love it. I agree, CG. This one is a very rare time that I don't want to see Vader. Yeah. A lot of people agreeing with that. Vader doesn't need to be in everything. Julie agreeing as well. I wonder if the vault was made with adults in mind. I don't think anyone older than kids could fit in the walls. Yeah, that's a good point. But also, maybe they just didn't think anyone could get into the walls. Again, because they don't have anything really physical, apart from the toys, to kind of dislodge any of the tiles. So maybe they just didn't think about it. Is the hot tub where Palps, why Palps can't heal his wrinkles? Imagine. You imagine. There we go. Somehow gave you 180. There you go. Yeah, that's the fun thing of discussing. Hey, you get to hear the different perspectives. I multiple times if I change my mind because of this chat, because they like bring up a good point. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a fair point. I love it. I love it. I'm sure he has a bantha tank in there already. A bantha tank? Do you mean a Bacta tank? Or do you mean like a tank of banthas? What? Oh, I love it. Somehow the Bad Batch, Amiga, and Hemlock never came back. No, I don't think. Goodness me. Excuse me. Amiga and Hemlock. No, I don't think they would kill everyone. That doesn't make sense to kill everyone of it, to be honest. I still think that the walls is an oversight arrogance from the Empire. Yeah, that's like a good way to read it, to be honest. Hey Dana, how you doing? Good to see you here. Amiga really rebuilt her cell wall by speed running Lego Star Wars style. Yes, I made that joke the other week. That's how she did it. That's how she built it again. Darth Nicholas coming in with a $10 reduce. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the big dono. The scene between Echo and Emery contained my favorite voice acting in the whole series so far. Keisha Castle Hughes has especially done a fantastic job voicing Emery. I can't praise her enough. That's actually a very good thing to point out. I think because Emery's voice, you can definitely hear when she's trying to be very straight and serious, but you can hear her waver in some points. And then in this conversation, you're right on. I think there's a lot more emotion and humanity to her voice. That's a really great thing to note, Nicholas. I like that. I love that a lot. Thank you so much for the $10 reduce. Good thing to point out. Yes! See, you were anti-Hunter and Bad Batch. Now look at you. Now look at you. Staying up all the hours of the night to talk about it. It's so good. Yeah, right? That would have fixed everything. Some rubber duckies. That'd be nice. I love it. Release of characters? Like, do you mean the Lego sets? Or there was the brickheads that are coming out with it? Do you mean that? But if so, I've seen a lot of the sets, the Phantom Menace sets that they're putting out for it. I'm super excited for it. The National Park Service has to make don't approach the bison posts every few months. I wonder if the bantha has similar habits of throwing tourists. Oh, I have to imagine so. I have to imagine so. Just around Mos Espa. Don't approach the banthas. That That has to happen. Oh, muted. Anyway. You could feel her hesitancy and Echo's surety in the sound. Oh, those are two great words for it. Yeah, that's gotta be good. I would love that. It's gotta be in Palp's throne room. It's like, I can't think of anywhere else where that would be great. Well, I guess Book of Boba Fett almost had a hot tub. Like the back to tank scene. And we've seen Tim Morrison in a hot tub. What does he say in that video? The springs on New Zealand. Or something. What's that thing he says? He was doing like an ad for New Zealand and he's in a hot tub. Just put that in Star Wars. There you go. Yeah, it's a great scene. It was a great scene, wasn't it? And Echo's character is really interesting here. Is anyone getting worried that he's so separated from the rest of the batch? It's either he's going to be the one to survive or he's going to be the one to die. I'm very suspicious of why he's so distinctly alone at this point. It's very scary. Right? Right? Wildly worried. Insane. I think it's very purposeful why he's alone. I think they're really wanting to let us focus on him. And I think it's going to be for one or two reasons. It's either because he's going to be a focal point of the next animated show, that it's going to be a Rex and Echo show, or he's going to be the one to bite the dust and he's going to be gone. The Polynesian spa. The Polynesian spa. That's it. That's it. That's what he says. I love that. I love that video. But yeah, it's going to be one of two things. It's because he's going to carry on or he's going to be the one to die. I don't know what it is. Echo will team up with Carl and ride the Zilla Beast. That would be amazing. We need Carl back in this show. We need him back. I love Carl. Where is he? Is he alright? Did he survive? Yeah, they're really giving him the spotlight, doesn't he? Aren't they? They're really giving him the limelight in the last few episodes here, which I'm loving. I'm loving it. It's so good. It's so fantastic. But drop your ratings for the episodes down below. Let's get that chill music on. I'm not at this energy level. I need the chill music. There we go. That's better. That's better. But we'll be having some extended sessions next week for Bad Batch to really just appreciate everything it's been. We'll have our pre-show, a really fun pre-show, and then of course our watch party. Or both of them will be a lot longer than usual to really soak up every moment of the end of this show. Excuse me. And it makes sense, and they are fan favorite characters. It would just make sense. But more and more I'm thinking they won't do a third animated show that focuses on the clones. I think they'll go back to, I really think the Path idea. Ventress, Voss, Omega, I don't know. I can really see something being there. I don't know. They have to include Echo and Rex in the finale. It's ending a lot of the clone story, not just the Bad Batch. Well, yeah, we're going off Jason's like kind of sentiment there of, you know, this is the ending, the wrap up for a lot of clone stories. They can't. I would love to see Rex in the finale for this reason. Exactly what you're saying here. Like it kind of it's the ending for a lot of things. So I feel like they're gonna wrap it up here. I'm so scared we won't. I'm so scared we won't. CG. I'll be so upset if we don't. Yeah, he's getting that spotlight, getting some shine, but Tech also got some shine right before he died. That's true. That is very true. That's what's terrifying. 7 for Serena, 6 or 7s for CG, 7 for Kirsty, 7.6 for Joseph, 7 for Nicholas. 8 for Brady. Yeah, the Zillow. Actually, I'll bump mine up to an 8 just because of the Zillow Beast being in here again. I kind of love it. I think Hunter and Crosshair and Rick will be caught or pinned down before the cavalry comes. Or are they the cavalry? I think they got to be the cavalry. I think it's got to be them. Because they were the cavalry at the start, and they're calling back to their, the first line of the Bad Batch. The cavalry has arrived. I feel like it's got to be the Batch again. But this is why it's giving me the thought of, like, these characters have to be in another show. Like, the whole Cody, Rex, Echo, Wolf thing's got to be in another show. I don't know. 7.375 out of 10 for DB. I love that. Tales of the Clones. There you go. That's the winner. Between Rampart Screams, so good. And Echo and Emery's scene, 8 out of 10. Without those, I would probably knock it down a bit more, but those are the backbone of the episode. Yeah, I agree. Those are two. I mean, yeah, Rampart Screams were unmatchable. They were so good. That definitely bumps it up, hey? I love that. 8 out of 10 for Brian as well, and 8.5 for Jason for all of what I said before: music, pacing, stylization, etc. Yeah, I like it. Pretty good, pretty high ratings for a second last episode. But like I said, I think the finale is going to be a really exciting time. We'll be having longer shows all over the place. We'll be having a longer pre-show and longer watch party and longer discussion. But make no mistake, once we have our discussion, we just carry on. We have so much to cover over the May 4th weekend, which is coming up so fast and so quick, but I'm so excited. If you don't follow me on social media, funny enough, I haven't even posted on YouTube yet, but I should. This Sunday night, I have a really, really funny announcement to make. That is going to be just a little special treat. That is of a should I spell what it is? Of an interview that I've done for May 4th. It's something that is so special to me. It might not be that it might actually not be that interesting to everyone else. But it was such a special treat for me to have this interview. And that'll be coming out later over the May 4th weekend, but I'll be announcing this Sunday what that will be. So keep your eyes peeled, because that is just going to be one of the many things that's going to be happening over the May 4th weekend to help us celebrate our favorite franchise. It's our favorite thing. Come on. To help us celebrate. So keep your eyes out. Yeah, imagine. Yes, it's George Lucas. I interviewed George Lucas. Imagine. The finale is this Wednesday. Tells her, gee, lower your expectations. Jeez. I think Tantis will belong to the Zilla Beast by the end, Jurassic Park style ending. I'd like that. I like that a lot. I'd love that. Assuming everyone escapes Tantis next episode, does the Empire keep using it after a big breach like that? I don't think so. I think it'll be destroyed. I think everything in it will be gone. You know what I mean? It'll be just gone. I think it's gonna get like the Zillow Beast just destroys everything, or Tarkin comes in and blows it all up, or just it blows up itself. I don't know. It's just not gonna be existing at the end of the show, I think. A Clone Focus comic series could fill in a lot of blanks without the cost of animated series. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. They might go down that route, to be honest. Have a great time at work. We'll catch you next time. You're gonna be on the road? Oh, that's right. Isn't that your moving day? Oh, damn. It's coming out at midnight, so maybe you can watch it May 2nd. Your May 2nd in the morning, maybe? This is such a short show. I'm so sorry. We're only 30 minutes in, but I'm withering greatly. My throat is barely hanging on. I like the Zilla Beast planet after that. Yeah, I kind of like that. That maybe he gets about if the Zilla Beast couldn't have what's that planet called? Of the Dugs? The planet of the Dugs? What do they call that? Oh, jeez, my brain's not working. What's the planet with the Dugs on it? Where the Zilla Beast was found? he can't have that planet anymore, but he can have the Tantis planet. I like that. I love that. Yes, yeah, that's who it is. I love it. Malice there, thank you. Oh my god, so sorry. One of the best maps on the Nintendo 64 pod racer game. That's one of the best maps, that one. Imagine. Yeah, that'll be it. Oh my god, Bly. I love Bly. Is he alive though? With the Jedi. Yeah, that's interesting. It's gonna be a really interesting one. Uncle Harlow? Yeah, that's who I talk to. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna crush another little ginger and honey tea. I think that's gonna be the way to go. But I can't wait. I cannot wait. So be back here this week for our final rundown. The last time we'll do a Bad Batch pre-show. The last time we'll do a Bad Batch watch party. And the very last time we will be discussing a new episode of the Bad Batch. I've really loved this whole journey, and we'll get really reflective and deep about it over the next few live shows this week. But it's going to be really, really exciting, and I can't wait to do it with you guys. And hopefully I'm much better by then as well, and I can speak for much longer with this show being so bloody short. But thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate you guys hanging around, even though we didn't have our show on Thursday, or my Thursday, doing it today, even a short one. It was extremely exciting to get to speak to you guys. I've missed you over the few days, so I'm glad to hear you're all alive, loving life. I hope you all have a great weekend. It's Saturday morning here for me. But you guys enjoy your Friday night and enjoy your weekend. And keep your eyes peeled for that Sunday night. I'll be dropping the info about what is to come for the May 4th weekend. Not only will I release what this exciting interview is, but I will also be releasing all the things that are going to be happening over the May 4th weekend, which you won't be short of entertainment and things to do over the May 4th weekend. It's going to be so exciting. Appreciate you all so much. Have a great rest of the night. I'll see you in the next show when my throat and mind is alive. Thank you so much for being here. And make sure you always choose to race out. I'm back. I didn't mean to be back. I thought it was looped. Did I not click it? I didn't mean to be here. I don't know why I'm here. Oh, that was hilarious. You know what's really sad? I feel like I'm like trying to get myself ready to do the Raw. I don't think I can do the Raw. I can't do it. My like throat's like too sore. Too sore to Raw. You know what I mean? So drop a Raw in the chat and roar this show out for me.